March versus month-to-date budget, and the third column is March versus year-to-date budget, and you see a column for comments. Water and sewer continues to be an issue. For the month of March, we were over budget by 1,066. For the year, we're over budget by 1,018. I know that we recently have discovered some pipe breakage in our sprinkler system, and I think today, I'll let Norma explain, she noticed one of the water meters going full force, so that's another indication there might be a broken pipe, which is going to be looked at when we call the city to see if it's come there, and if not, we'll have to get somebody to come out and look at that. Cable TV came over budget by 200. For the year, we're over budgeted by 600. Insurance, we're over budgeted for the month for 1,497. We're over budget for the year at 4,576, and that's due to the insurance premiums coming a little higher than we budgeted back in October. And that hopefully will be adjusted, and we'll see some savings or get at least close to flat for the year when the clubhouse is reevaluated now that it's completed. Taxes, licenses, and fees went over budget by $36, but we're under budget by 14. You know that is a quarterly thing that's paid out sometime throughout the year. Debt service and debt amortization is over by $1. Management is over by $12, but we're over budget for the year by $34. We do have a bad debt expense that has to do with a foreclosure in phase 4 for the month. We didn't record any bad debt, but we are over by $975, and that is due to a unit 1757 in phase 4. Other expenses, general repairs is over budget by 2417, over by the year 3402, and then you'll see that this year we categorize our general repairs and replacements by categories. For example, fence, irrigation, roof, street lights, and electrical. Irrigation and roof. Irrigation, according to what we've budgeted so far. In actuality, we've budgeted for general repairs and replacements, and we started coding our specific repairs so that we can track where our money is being spent in general repairs. So far, for the year, we're over budgeted by $160 in irrigation. Roof, we're over by $1,775. If you go to the next page, supplies for the month, we're over by $292, but we're pacing under the year, under budget by $1,250. Legal, we're over budget for the month of March, $1,489. We're over budget by the year by $13,000. A lot of that has to do with a lot of collections and closures. As you know, our attorney charges the association, and we try to recover that if the association attorney is successful in collecting the debt. So I'm going to assume that the legal part of it is going to be an issue in the coming months. We did, however, have a successful collection this month. One of the units in phase 4 paid out to date. So that's one less person that's not reflected in March, and you see it reflected in April. All right, so how are we pacing overall? Total expenses for March were over by $621 bottom line, and the year-to-date actual over budget by $10,000. And the majority of that has to do with lease collection, legal fees, and insurance policies at the clubhouse, which when we signed our insurance, the clubhouse was not completed, so our policy is a little higher than it should be, and that's being handled by Steve Watson. All right, so some past due balances for maintenance for the month through March 31st. Money owed to the association by unit owners in default total $39,652.31. Past due balances for past special assessments, $1,979.32. Total past due the association as of March 31st, $41,631.63. Account balances through March 31st. Paying reserves, $55,836. Seal coat reserves, $4,240. The special assessment balance account, $60,790. Clubhouse fire account, $20,414. Operating account, $40,005. Aqua Popular Security, $1,193. petty cash $150, seal coat reserve interest $340, and clubhouse fire interest $255. We continue to monitor expenses as they come in. As you know, I've requested always to be our first and second signer. I scrutinize everything that comes in, and we have turned away some invoices that are not, don't seem correct. And so where are we with the permitting administration fee that company charged?
I'm still waiting for Alabama to present that.
So Alabama, you know, we're holding their check because of that? Okay. As far as April should be coming in a little bit better. We're kind of stabilizing some of our expenses. When I just received, and if I could go, I'll just go right into the clubhouse, I received what I think